deadly commute. Two buses collide on the streets of Queens.
And tonight, 3 people are dead, including one of the bus drivers. We're getting a first look at how this crash happened. Take a look here. This new video shows the moment of impact when a private charter slammed into an MTA bus.
CBS 2's Reena Roy has been on the scene all day. She's live in Flushing with new information we're just learning about the driver who did not survive. Reena.
Christina Maurice, we have just learned from MTA officials that private charter bus driver that slammed into the MTA bus used to work for the MTA but was fired in 2015 with cause. That cause, according to sources, was drunk driving. An MTA bus driver makes his way slowly down Main Street around 6:15 this morning, attempting to turn right onto Northern Boulevard, when suddenly this private charter bus slams into its rear end, spinning it completely around and smashing into a fast food restaurant. People on the right running for their lives as the buses smoke from the impact.
The impact was so strong, everybody moved and they was all together. It looked like dominoes. It was crazy.
The sound was bad. It would sound like an explosion, and it vibrated the car at the time.
Cell phone video shows the moments after the collision. Victims bleeding on the street, some being rushed off on stretchers taken to nearby hospitals. The Dahlia charter bus driver was the only one aboard his bus. He died along with a pedestrian who was pinned and killed, and one of the 15 passengers on the MTA Q20 bus also died.
I saw a guy with his skull was cracked open. I saw guys with cuts saying, "Help, help, help me."
Screams, like terrifying screams, like people screaming for help.
One of those victims, 57-year-old Young-Jun Kim from South Korea, describes the crash. He doesn't speak English, but an interpreter explains he was sitting near the front of the MTA bus and banged his head so hard he was knocked out for several minutes.
Just shocking. You see the scene over there. Hard to compare to anything I've ever seen, the sheer destruction from the impact of this collision.
There was debris all over the intersection, a light pole and awning taken down, plus 2 stores, including this Kennedy Fried Chicken, badly damaged when the charter bus wedged into its facade. Investigators are now trying to determine if speed was a factor. The speedometer was recovered at the scene. The surveillance shows how fast the Dahlia bus was moving.
Very concerned about the speed, but the most important thing is safety. And we want to make sure that we understand exactly what happened.
And back here live, you can see workers still on scene hours later, cleaning up the rubble and trying to salvage just as much as they can. The National Transportation Safety Board will also be sending a team here to Queens to investigate. We're live in Flushing tonight. Reena Roy, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Reena.